Hi, friends, and welcome to the Dreamer and Doer podcast. I'm your host, Bree Johnson. I designed this space to be a place that we can discuss dreaming big despite the setbacks and fears that come with it. I invite you to come along this journey with me as we embrace our stories and share our journeys. So let's dream big together and get intentional about making it happen. Hey there, and welcome back to the Dreamer and Doer podcast. This week is going to look a little different than a normal episode. It's just more of a life update, no guest, not interviewing anyone. Just wanted to update you guys. The past few weeks have been crazy as we've been preparing for Silobration at Magnolia. I highly encourage you to listen to the last episode we recorded. We went into more depth about how Salt and Light Trading Co. came to be, what it's been like, and where we're going with that. I feel like it's really crucial for you to hear that. So we've been preparing for Silobration these past few months, really. It feels like more like the past couple weeks, but really we've known since July. So we've been hard at work for several months now. And while these past few weeks have been more physically demanding, like I'm seeing results. We were still doing things before these past 2 weeks. We can see the payoff now. I think that was probably the hardest thing for me, was knowing we were preparing for Silobration and this big event, but not being able to see things marked off the to-do list because they were more like research clothes and figure out what we were going to purchase. And those things take a really long time to do and think out, especially for me, because I'm pretty picky and I'm also indecisive. And so I wait till the last possible minute to make an order just because I can never make up my mind. This time I did try to purchase things with more intentionality of, like, I wanted my clothes to tell a story. So I really thought hard about the color schemes, the prints, the patterns that I wanted to carry so that they all went together and told a story. And this past week, as we've gotten our orders in, it has been a huge relief because I am seeing it come together. Right now, we have clothes everywhere, racks everywhere, the most clothes we've ever had at one time. I can barely walk through the house because it's just kind of everywhere. It's organized, but it's everywhere. Kendall has been equally working hard, helping me get ready. We've been tagging all these different things. Like, there is so much that goes into preparing for an event like this. I don't even know that I could adequately express it in a podcast. Just know that we've been working really hard. While we've been working really hard, there has been so many moments of doubt and fear that have kicked in for me. As we get closer and closer to the event, I just keep thinking of all the things that could go wrong, how I would handle them, and really things that I don't need to be thinking about or stressing out about because I don't know. The truth is, it could be great, but I keep feeling like it's not, and that's such a terrible thing to think, but I also don't think it's unreasonable because I think it's healthy to feel that nervousness and fear because it means I really care. So because I've poured so much of my heart and soul into this alongside my husband and taking time away from our family, I just feel like I've poured in so much that I'm worried I won't get back what I put in. Such a silly thing. I think it's going to be great. It really is. And I've had so many people around me encouraging me. So we're excited to see where this thing goes. One of the lines that my husband and I have been saying these past few weeks to each other is, done is better than perfect. And so many times I feel this stress to make it perfect that I just don't do it at all. And so it definitely held me back in several times where I wanted it so badly to be perfect, whether that be like our hang tags or the background, that I just put the whole project to the side and didn't even do anything. And it really hurt me because I put off something that I could do today. I put it off till tomorrow, and then tomorrow's to-do list got longer. It's such a simple statement, and maybe it means something different for you, but for us, it's been an encouragement to help us get through the long days, just knowing like, hey, it might not be perfect, but it's done. That's not to say I don't care about it being perfect, because I do, but oftentimes I just overthink it and expect it to be something else. And once it's done, it really is perfect. Like, it didn't need any more than what I put into it. So I want to encourage you, if you've been struggling with starting something because in your head you've built up that this thing has to be perfect, just take the first step. All you can do is take the next right step, the next step. That reminds me of something else I was thinking about, is seeing how we started off Salt and Light Trading Co. with a very specific vision, like color scheme, what I wanted it to look like. And we've been open for a year now, and I've seen it grow and mature and change and shift, and realizing like so much of that vision that I had in the beginning didn't happen right off the bat, but it is coming to life. The more we keep saying yes and taking those steps forward, the more I can see things that we've been wanting happen. And like nothing too crazy. I'm talking about the racks we use for a display, or wanting a rug, but really needing to wait until we've put some shows under our belt to get one. So really simple things.